All right. So can you tell us about the manager that wanted to make you like Father MC 2.0?
Oh man. Okay. So hold on. Let me open this window real quick. Hold on. So I had a manager, and this was like I was like 17, 18.
Wait,
And
before you go into that though, I just want to shout out Mr. Len because you know
no doubt,
he's the one that
knows
told
me.
me. He's the one
Right.
that told me to ask you.
Lynn was working with these same people at the same time.
Right.
So
And him and I definitely gonna do an interview in the future, so you guys should be excited for that as well. But
okay, dope. So a female that I knew, I'm still trying to figure out how they found out about me. I'm trying to remember, but this woman had a kid that was like a child prodigy type, child star. So she was doing Cheerios commercials, Lucky Charms, you name it, all the McDonald's. So this lady found out about me and literally hired me. I had a whole meeting and everything. Hired me to write songs for her daughter.
what year is this?
I was maybe, I was a junior in high school, so it's like 88.
Oh, okay. So this is before Artifacts.
But I knew, I'm gonna say I knew these people before I knew Tame. No, I knew Tame, but I didn't. But I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no because later, okay, I'm gonna tell you this. So so I'm writing these songs. I didn't make no songs with these people. I was just writing them, but they started getting ideas of what to do with me. And because we in this time, Big Daddy Kane, I had a fade and parts of my hair and everything. So they thinking like that. I'm like, and so when we had the conversation, they knew what kind of hip hop I was into. But they looking at me and like, we could like some $6 million man, but they could make you into this, make you into that. And because they would had ties to, I think at the time this woman was going with I'll Be Sure. So it was a lot of New York ties, uptown New York, Andre Harrell type, They had that in mind for me. And I'm like, no, I'm not into that. Like, no, I'm into KRS and this, that, and that. No disrespect, but I'm not turning me into, I'm not putting no suit on and nothing like that. So time went on. I'm still working with them. Mind you, never got paid to write no songs. Those songs never came out, but the little girl's still doing commercials. Then I meet Tame. And then time go on and I bring Tame over their house. Mind you, these ladies they see me and I'm clean cut, whatever they feel. I'm still grimy in the inside. When I brought Tame over there and explained to them this is my partner, they was like, oh, okay. So like, what y'all doing? Like, I'm like, yeah, that's my partner. Like we, about to make songs. And we started going in the studio. And they wasn't paying for no studio time, no nothing. But they see we doing what we got to do. And I remember when I told them I was, not going to work with them no more. And me and Tame gonna do our own thing. I remember we got our record deal. We had a not a album release. Yes, I think no, this wasn't the album release party, but it was something that Atlantic was doing, and we was there. It was a big party, and I was at the door, and it was like a guest list I had. So I let certain people in. I saw it had to be. I got her in. Why did I see this woman at the door? She's like, technically we still like, oh no, you don't. You do not still manage me, nothing like that. So you can come in, but we ain't talking about none of that. So, and that was my last working with them. But like, yeah, Lynn said, Lynn is right. They try to make put a suit on.
That's crazy, man. Well, so like your reaction when they said that to you, like what was your reaction immediately? You were just like, you bugging? Like, no
Right,
way.
yeah, I mean, like I thought it was funny because that's what they saw in me, which they didn't see hip hop like they was managing even CeCe Peniston at the time. So they got her. And I'm like, okay, these people thinking stardom and pop, that stays so much, but they not thinking about the kind of hip hop I do. They looking at the aesthetic of the look and what, and that wasn't me. Like anytime, and I remember the day my grandmother used to be like, he ain't into that. She said, Ellie, you want to wear a suit? I said, no. I said, no. So grandma even knew. So, that was the closest I got to anything where somebody tried to make me be something I wasn't.